Alrighty guys, I'm here, just getting things all set up, not quite set up yet, but first pitch underway, and it's a ball. Lefty on the mound, which always makes things interesting for Hanwha, but we'll take a ball one first. Barria lines that into the left field wall, one hops to the wall, he's on his horse to second and sliding into second. And a leadoff double for Barria. Huge start there as Barria's been struggling a bit lately. But hustling out of the box. And that'll bring up KBO. And that's going to be a chopper to first, but beautiful because it moves the runner over. We will take it with the ground out to the pit or the first baseman, and suddenly Hanwha one out, runner on third, and they're ready to score. Last 4 games that they've scored first, 5 games that they've scored first, they've won all of them. So all right, Kim Tae-yeon will step in. All right, so ball one. And that's outside, ball 2. Kim Tae-yeon, last 5 games, a mere .474. As swings and misses at that as it just would have caught the corner. Hitting .319 on the season, OPS over 900, 901. And the 2-1 pitch to the number 3 hitter. And fouls that one away, 2-2. Oh, wrong button. All right, the 2-2, a big slow curve, and that'll run the full counts full. And that's lined into the netting, way down the right field side. And it'll be another 3-2 count. I'm trying to get everything all situated. Give me a few moments here. And that one's gonna be into right field, but that's gonna score a run, and Hanwha will take the lead on the sacrifice fly to right. Full count, 1 hit, 1 run on the leadoff double, the ground out, and then sacrifice fly to right. Just the way they drew it up in the books, ladies and gentlemen. No Shiwan will step in. No Shiwan has had lots of troubles on this season against left-handed hitters. Hitting, I believe 204 off the top of my head is what he's hitting. It really has not been talked about is his struggles and Cheon Sung's struggles against left-handed hitters as he fouls that one. And that's in there for a strike. When I say the 5 and 6 hitters or 4 and 5 hitters have to score, they have to do something. If Hanwha wants to be able to take a victory, because they're going to have a lefty today, they're going to have a lefty tomorrow, and then they're going to have Wantain on Thursday. It is not going to be easy if they're not going to get anything from. That's 4 and 5 spot in the lineup. And that's in there for a strike. Looking, and that's will end. That'll be it for Hanwha. They get 1 run though. 1 hits, couple outs, but productive outs, and they move ahead 1-0. So, gotta take it. Got to take it, as I will working on this other lineup. I'm getting there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting there. Give me about a minute and a half. It's always a difficult thing on the first day of a series, because they put the lineup up so late, and on top of that, it's always a new lineup. If they win or they lose, they move so many things around. So I'm trying to get it. Hanwha defensively, pretty much the exact same thing. Barria is on the mound. He has not pitched well as of late. He did throw 5.2 innings last week on Monday, which was the most from any Hanwha starter. Very difficult week for Hanwha starters. 5.2. They were able to get 5 from the other pitchers, but you know, that's not good when the most you get all week is 5.2. All right, I've got the lineup. Now I just need to change some positions around. Both teams, Kim Gi-jan leading things off, 319 on the season, looks at ball one just outside. Both teams using a DH in their leadoff spots. And next pitch just catches the outside corner. Hanwha in their summer blues, as opposed to Samsung, which is in their home whites, but obviously a lot of blue. So don't be confused if you are watching, as that misses outside at 2-1. Let's see. And swing and a miss as that drops out of the zone. Samsung is without their foreign bat, as he is still nursing a bad back. I have not heard anything else from him, So we'll see where he ends, if he ends up coming back, because that's fouled out of play. Keeps it at 2-2. So I'm trying to broadcast out of the corner of my eye as I'm finishing up this set of positions here. And the 2-2 pitch, lifted, foul once again down the left field side. And last one, I believe. And that's going to be chopped up the middle. Shortstop grabs, throws out of the line, and safe. Had to hurry just because he is so ridiculously fast. And I don't know if I imagine they'll give him an infield hit on that. He let the ball play him. The throw way up the line. Don't think it would have got him anyway. A good throw probably gets him. And they do give him an error. I'm sure he'll flip the camera off because of it. All right, Yoon Jung-bin, 317 on the season. Looks at a pitch right down the middle. Don't know how you're hitting 317 if you let that go by. All right, Yoon Jung-bin, the 0-1 pitch, and that's outside. Hey, Barria on the mound. He replaced Pena. He's been doing okay. Not fantastic, not great, not, you know, he started out much better than he has been pitching lately. Slider is his main pitch. Also throws a 4-seam, a 2-seam, and a changeup. That 2-seam he does not throw very often, as that one catches the inside corner. 1-2. A little yelling and screaming from the old fans near the microphone. And that's going to be a lifted into center field. John Jin Yuk almost overran it. And they've got the 2 leadoff runners on. And will they bunt? I imagine they will not bunt with Gu Jia-hook up. But who knows? Samsung, and 2 weeks ago, was the start of Hanwha's winning streak, but the amount of base running errors, fielding errors, mental errors, throwing errors, every kind of errors against Hanwha, and Hanwha was able to come back, a blown save by Oh Seung-won and a loss by Oh Seung-won. And Gu Jia-hook is gonna single into right field. You are not. Woo! Kim Tae-yeon showing the gun. And they've got 3 hits, or 2 hits, and an error. Very surprised that they held him up there. All right, Samsung's got the bases loaded, and the hitter of the month for July up, and that's first pitch, chopped foul. 304 on the season for Kang Min Ho. Things are looking great. And that's lifted into the stands. Foul. 0-2. All right. The 0-2 pitch way outside, setting up in the other batter's box. Barria has faced Samsung before. One game, a 6.75 ERA. Only pitched 4 innings, gave up 7 hits, a home run. Did have 7 strikeouts, but a walk. Gave up 3 runs in those 4 innings. Did not look good at all. That's that outing. And so far, not so good. With the bases loaded, he has 13 home runs in his career. As he swings and misses. Oh, got a piece of it. Fouls it. Not able to catch it. Imagine that. EJ Wan, very difficult catching. Nearly everything. Went into his glove and then popped back out. Again, I don't know who has the glove that EJ Wan has behind the plate, but I need to find out, because I need to never, ever, ever buy a glove from that brand, because he cannot hold on to anything. And that's going to run the bases, or the bases are full, but also now the count is full. Bottom of the first, bases loaded, 3-2 counts. Best hitter of July in the box, and that's going to be at least a single. Kim Min-won takes it, cuts that off. And 2 runs in, and another single. Should have caught that foul ball. So you got an error. You got basically an error on the catcher. And now it's a 2-1 game. Fouls that one 0-1. Good start to today's game, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent start to today's game. All right, the 0-1 pitch, that's in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. 0-2. The last time he faced him, he gave the Hanwha fans a souvenir in right center. And a swing and a miss, first strikeout of the day for Barria. And first out of the day. And that's going to be a strike. EJ Hyun, 275 on the season. 11 home runs. Samsung has the best home record in the league, as there's a Hanwha fan cheering for Samsung. Yeah, I don't know what that is about, but as that misses way upstairs. And that's in there. 1 and 2. Hitting 338 with runners in scoring position. 6 of those 11 home runs have come with runners on either second or third. And way outside, once again, setting up in that other batter's box. Barria is using the PitchCom system, it looks like. And a swing and a miss. 2 straight strikeouts after 4 straight base runners, and hopefully he is settling in. And that's going to be a slow grounder. Grabs, throws to short, and that'll be 3 away. An error. And 3 straight singles puts Samsung up 2-1 after 1. Rough first inning there for Hanwha. As yeah, they got up quickly, and then quickly did not stay up. So again, the things I'm looking at, and it's very important because a few reasons. First, you got another left-hander on the mound. As far as Hanwha against left-handers, it is abysmal. There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's bad. It's really, really, really bad. So you got Noshiwan, like I said, I think he's hitting 204 against left-handed hitters. You've got Chan Sung, who I think is hitting 184 or 187 against left-handers. So you got your 4 and 5 hitters combined below the Mendoza line. Then on top of that, you got the guy playing shorts who hits 240, and then you got your center fielder. I don't know why he's hitting 174 against left-handed hitters. I don't know why they're in the lineup, honestly. I really don't know why. But Chan Song will lead things off in the second inning here. Again, he's hitting 180 something. Let me get you those exact numbers against left-handed hitters. Sorry, 194. He's 12 for 62 as he looks at ball 2 on the outside. He's hitting a much better in the second half. First half, 232. Second half, 321. Already has 1 more homer than he had in the first half, despite it only being a month. Has kind of slowed down a little bit, though. started off pretty hot at the beginning of that, as that's going to be a 4-3. Started off pretty hot right out of the break, but lately he's having hits. He's getting one hits, but they're not timely hits. The last time, so he had the two hits, 2-homer game a few games ago, but those were his only 2 hits of the game. That's how he got his 5 RBIs. Again, he's getting hits, but they're just not timely hits to score runs. Only has 61 RBIs on the season, and you know that wouldn't be too big of a deal if he wasn't 1, your captain, and 2, one of the highest paid people in the league. So Han Cheong steps in. He's hitting 304 and 1-1 after that strike on the inside corner. Beautiful pitch. And that misses up and out. 2-1. Lee Seung-hyun has pitched against Hanwha. Pitched 5 innings, got the win in his only start this season against Hanwha. As that's chopped foul. 2-2. Went 5 innings. I think he had 5 strikeouts. Trying to remember all these stats off the top of my head. 5 innings, gave up 5 hits, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, 2 runs, both earned. I believe they were both on a home run. As that's another strikeout looking, and quickly 2 away for Hanwha. No Shiwan struck out looking in the first, and An Cheong just struck out looking there. And that'll bring up the shortstop. Shortstop, 286 on the season, and had an error in the first inning. That is ripped right to the right fielder, and 1, 2, 3 goes Hanwha very quickly, very, very, very quickly. And we'll go to the bottom of the second. I will be right back. I just got a delivery I've got to put in the freezer so it doesn't melt and I die. Alrighty, we're back. Hanwha 1, 2, 3 quickly in that first inning. Barria 28 pitches in that first inning, comes back out throwing a strike. Did have 2 strikeouts, but once he settled down, pitched all right. As that's second pitch is fouled away, 0-2. Lee Seung-gyu 248 on the season, but does have 19 home runs to go with that 348. Always dangerous. Could put one over the fence any day, any pitch. As that one is way outside. Once again, Hanwha going with the 2 strikes as an outs approach as they try to get 2 strikes and then they throw it out of the strike zone into the other batter's box. It hasn't worked very well as that's another error on the shortstop. Well done. Oops, wrong button. No, shut up. Do not say that that ball was hit hard so he doesn't get an error. No, I'm not giving him a hit. That's an error. He literally, he fell back away from it because he wouldn't get in front of it, and it went off of his glove. That's an error. That's an error in every single league in the world, including this one. And a bunt popped up, and yeah, good job. Kim Hyun-jun, 225 on the season, playing center field. Just he struggled this year. That's all there is to it. He has definitely struggled. And another bunt, and another foul bunt, and 0-2. Really? That's it? All right, the 0-2 pitch, and that's lifted into left. Kim Min-won getting all turned around, throws the glove up though, and that will be an adventurous out, but an out nonetheless. As Kim Min-won comes, really just was kind of lost on it. It traveled, it kept going. But he turned around, backpedaling, throws his glove up, and because of the poor play, Lee Sung-gyu was thinking might he be able to go to third on it, and instead he's had to backtrack and go back to first. But that's going to flip the lineup back around as Kim Gi-chan pops that one out of play. This is where I'm very surprised that it's not a bunt. You could bunt down the first base line. You're probably going to outrun anything that's there. And you would definitely be able to make it to seconds. And that misses upstairs. Reached on an E6 in his first at-bat. Both innings have started with E6s. And lifts that one up into left. A little bit prettier there. And Kim Min-won under it for 2 outs. All right, here comes Yoon Jung-bin, singled in his first at-bat, but came around to score. First pitch is a ball. swing and a miss. 1-1. And another swing and a miss. 1-2. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch. And that's going to be a shot right underneath the legs of the shortstop, and another error, his third one of the day, and we are 1.2 innings in. Let's keep him in. That should be a 3. That's the third error of the game. Oh, and that'll be it for him, as hopefully he hops on the bus to Sosan. Thank you. Play again. All right, well, Kutaruk will step in, and that's going to be a shot to the second baseman. Grabs it, spins, throws, and out. That'll be the end of the seconds. Hanwha. With 3 errors. That is not an error. I'm on Samsung. I just keep hitting the wrong button. And my stats will be a little bit different because I am way more critical of the defenders. They gave the first guy a hit. It was definitely not a hit. Nowhere, anywhere was that a hit, except in today's game. But he's done for the day. Luckily, he's done for the day. Barria could have had a 1-2-3 inning there, but instead he's got a 1-2-3-4-5 inning. And he threw 15 pitches, bringing him to 43 on the day. And Samsung has already left 4 guys on. Hanwha has 1 guy reach base. But we will go to the bottom of, the top of the third, and EJ Wan will lead things off. I still don't have his music because I still don't think he should be catching. All right, EJ Wan steps in for his first at-bat of the day and looks at a strike. Lee Yan, 26 pitches through the first 2 innings, 1-2-3 his last inning. Has retired the last 6 he's faced, gave up a leadoff double And that's going to be a shot to the third baseman. Gets up, throws one away. Wasn't able to field it cleanly, but knocked it down. And with EJ Wan running, who's probably one of, if not the slowest runners in the league, plenty of time to throw him out. Jang Jin Hyuk will step in now. Still not sure why he's in the lineup. 234 on the season. He's worth negative WAR. Also hits 174 against left-handed hitters. And it's 1-1. Now 1-2. All right, so the 1-2 pitch, and chops that one foul. And once again, the 1-2 pitch fouls. That's one off of the catcher's knee. All right, once again, the 1-2 pitch to Jang Jin Hyuk, and that's another strikeout looking. And his average drops even farther. And Peraza steps in. He's got a double and then a run scored in his first at-bats. And here comes Peraza. That's going to be a shot to the third baseman and the throw in time. And another 1, 2, 3 as Hanwha is quickly retired again. Well, they had a leadoff double, ladies and gentlemen. There's always that. It's a leadoff. They had a run. They had the lead for 3 outs. They were all there 3 outs, but you know, it was a lead. Kang Min Ho will lead things off. He's the single and 2 RBIs on the bases loaded single after the catcher failed to catch the foul tip on the 3rd strike. Well, might as well quickly go around the league since no one else is flying through the game like this. 1-1 in Gochuk, Kiyoum versus SSG. Lotte's down 1-0. Doosan's down 1-0 against their cross stadium rivals. Kia up 1-0, and Samsung here, the only team with 2 runs on the day so far. should be coming back. And we are. All right, so Barria has settled down fairly well, despite the errors, these 3 errors. Has retired, minus the errors, has retired his last 6. Unfortunately, there were errors in there also. And first pitch is in there to a strike against Kang Min Ho. 1 for 1 on the day. Again, he has the 2 RBI single back in the first inning with the bases loaded. And that's going to be lifted into center field. Chang Jin-hyuk over, 1 away. Barria needs a quick inning here, as he threw 28 pitches. Then Hanwha went 1, 2, 3. Then threw 15 pitches with after a couple errors. And Hanwha went 1, 2, 3. He needs a 1, 2, 3 inning here. Kim Young-un will step in. He struck out in his first at-bats. First K up there on your screen. And looks it's ball 1 outside. And the 1-0, that is not going to be catchable. Ooh, nope, not even for the fan that took his glove to the game, as, yeah. That one is his 22nd home run of the year. All right, well, EJ Hyun will step in now, the shortstop. Well, that was fun. Maybe they're just trying to get him tired or something, as that one's a strike on the outside corner. Nice bat drop there. No flip. Just drops it right down. And 0-2. So what do? They go way outside and throw it in the other batter's box. And lifts that one foul. Stays 1-2. 161 off the bats, 28.5, 125 meters on a changeup. 130-kilometer changeup, as that's one misses outside too. Somebody needs to tell EJ Wan that he doesn't need to frame the pitches, as they have a thing called the ABS system. And the 2-2 pitch, that's a swing and a miss. That is his 3rd strikeout and his 2nd strikeout of the day. And he's got 2 away. Why are we watching this again? All right, well, that's going to bring up Yoo Ji-hyuk, and he says, I'm just going to single right back up the middle on the first pitch I see. And once again, more hits for Samsung. just defends it off, but Ito Yoon not able to get back up the middle in order to field that. Lee Sung-gyu will step in now. Says he's 1 for 1, but that's a lie. He is 0 for 1 because that was definitely an error that he reached on, no matter what anybody says. As the Hanwha fan and decided she's just going to cheer for Samsung, as that one is fouled away. All right, the 0-2 pitch sticks his bat out, is able to fend it away, and it'll stay 0-2. back? Yes, maybe. All right. The single by Kim Tae-yeon and then a single by No Shiwan puts Hanwha with runners on first and second. Cheon Sung now stepping in, and he looks at strike one. No! No, 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 no. And that is ripped into left, and that's going to be a goodbye, senor. And that quickly changes things around. A 3-run shot to take the lead. And Hanwha goes from not looking good to looking all right. Yeah, I've got so many problems right now, though. Unfortunately, I have... Oh, it hit somebody in the head. And I think they're going to pause the game for a few minutes here as... I'm going to have to stop this stream as they're actually stopping the game right now anyway, so that I can reset. All right, we will see if that... Alright, let's see if that's actually fixed. Did that fix my issues? I don't know if that fixed it or not. We will find out real quick like. Alright, I think that's fixed now. An Jeong now stepping in because, again, they delayed it a little bit as it seemed like someone was hit in the head and they were taking him off as that's a liner to the wall and 2 away. All right, I think it's fixed now. All right. Okay, we're all fixed. That's going to bring up Lee Do-yoon. Lee Do-yoon again took over for the starting shortstop after the starting shortstop decided to have 3 errors in the first 5 outs. Lee Do-yoon, 265 on the season, and looks at strike one on the outside corner. 0-1. Are you still there, Timmy? And that's in the dirt, so 1-1. And that's going to be a chopper to the first baseman grabs it, steps on the bag. 3 away. Hanwha is able to take the lead on a single, and a 3-run homer, as my numbers don't match. See if that fixes it. There we go. Now they match. Big fourth inning. Single, and home 3-run shot by Chan Sung as I was trying to restart everything, and Hanwha goes up 4-3. Coming in, like I said, No Shiwan and Chan Sung, they are going to have to get some production from those guys, as together those guys are hitting well under 200. And they get the single and a 3-run shot from them. So exactly like I said, if they have any chance, they need some production from them. Still going to have to do something with that number 9 spot in the lineup, though, as that 170 batting average against lefties is kind of suspect. Well, it's a rough inning there for Lee Seung-hyun. He was cruising. And then still only threw 15 pitches that inning. And Hanwha still has not stranded any runners. So I don't know if that's good or bad. You can be the judge of that. But we should be back. Kim Hyun-jun will lead things off for the Lions. And he 0-1 on the day, flew out to left field, a very risky left field, as first pitch is there for a ball, and second pitch in there for a strike at the top of the zone, 1-1. Kim Hyun-jun, second inning, hit a liner to left field, who Kim In-won was backing up, but was able to finally grab it. An Ji-young covers, and 1 away. Good to see An Ji-young over there at second base, where I've been trying to say he should have been from the beginning of the year. And Kim Ji-chan will step in. He's 0 for 2. Reached on an E6 and scored the first Samsung run of the game. And first pitch is low, ball 1. Da, 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 da. And 1-2 coming up after that foul ball. 318 on the season for the Samsung DH. He has been DHing quite a bit. And the 1-2, that's lined into left. Kim In-won under it. 2 away. All right, he's got 2 quick outs. Can he get the third one? Yoon Jung-bin, 1 for 2. Single, reached on an air. All right, the 0-1 after that fouled off pitch, and that misses outside. 1-1. All right, the 2-1 pitch coming up. Yeah, Hanwha is in blue, slightly different blue, a little bit darker shade of blue. The summer uniforms. They match the helmet of Samsung. And 3-1. And that is lifted into the gap and tie game. And that's going to be a ground ball to the first baseman, who gave Hanwha the lead 4-3, and now it's 4-4 again. That's it for the fourth. They tie it back up with another solo shot, and yeah. We will go to the top of the fifth. That was the first inning that Samsung did not leave a base runner on, though. That's good for somebody, I don't know. I don't think it's good for Hanwha, because they lost the lead, and not good for Samsung because that means they're not leaving runners on. I don't know who it's good for. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. All right, well, Hanwha's got to put themselves back into this now, as they had a lead, and the very next inning, they gave it up before they recorded an out, and then they had the lead again, and they gave it up after they got 2 outs. So Hanwha has had 2 leads today for a total of 2 outs, if you're counting at home. Top of the fifth coming up then. Trying to figure out what's going on here is get my pitch counts ready. 13 pitches that inning, 73 total for Barria. All right, EJ1 steps in. He is 0 for 1. Looks at strike 1 at the top. And outside, 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. that's going to be a single into the hole between third and short. And they've got a leadoff single with plenty of speed. And that'll be it for him, as they will add more speed than he is willing to provide. And who will take over as wheels? I assume Isang Hyuk. Yep. Isang Hyuk. And the check over as he slides back in. And Janjin Hyuk will step in. He is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. Average down to about $1.68 against left-handers now on the season. And he bunts. Because that's a good idea. We love bunting with runners on first and no outs. All right, Peraza now steps in. He does have a double and a run scored in his first at-bats, grounded out to the third baseman in his last at-bats. Is a runners in scoring position machine, which is why they have him batting in the lead-off spot. As that misses up high, 1-0. And the 1-0, big swing and a miss, 1-1. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch to Peraza. That's way up high, 2-1. And that ball is in the dirt, 3-1. And the 3-1 pitch lifted into right. He should be able to tag up on that. He does. And he will cruise into third. Move the runner over, but now you've got 2 outs. So, like I've said so many times before, bunting the runner over doesn't help because you still need a hit. Why did he... Come on. What is the third base coach doing? Why is he letting his guy slide? The ball wasn't even coming anywhere near. Oh, my God. Gonna get his guys hurt. All right, Kim Min-won, big swing and a miss there. He was trying to hit a grand slam with just one runner on. 0-2 on the day. He struck out in his last at-bats, grounded out to the first baseman in his first at-bats. And freezes him on another pitch on the inside, 1-2. He has been, I'm going to say, he has been pitching extremely well. That was pitch number 64 on the day. And that's going to be a chopper back to the pitcher, the throw. And once again, the bunt to runner mover, or runner mover over, move a runner over, is useless because they don't get a hit. The amount of stupidity in one dugout, calling the action, calling the shots, is mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. How dumb you have to be a manager for Hanwha. It has to be a prerequisite to know nothing about statistics. So that'll be it for Hanwha. And before the break, we'll see what happens after the break for them. Again, started off strong. Leadoff double came around to score in the first. Then not so good. Then they were to get a couple singles, and then Jae-Sung able to hit that 3-run shot to give Hanwha the lead 4-3, second lead of the day, and then Samsung hit another solo home run to make it 4-4. Remember, Samsung has the best home record in the league. Of all the teams in the league, Samsung has the best home winning percentage. Hanwha on the road, I don't know. Hanwha does have the second worst home winning percentage, which has to mean that they're much better on the road. So Pak Sung-won will step in now. 6.58 ERA, 40 games, 1 win, 3 losses, 1 save, 6 holes, 39.2 innings, 34 strikeouts, 17 walks, and a 1.36 whips. Barria goes a whole 4 innings. And Jae-Hoon will step in to the batter, or to the catcher's gear, and take over behind the plate. Well, Kang Min-ho leads things off for the Samsung Lions. He's 1 for 2 today with a single, 2 RBIs, and he looks at ball 1. In his career against Pak Sung-won, he is 2 for 9. A absolutely useless statistic, but I'm going to tell you it anyway. And the 1-0 pitch to the catcher, swing and a miss, 1-1. Big O swinger, no a dinger. All right, the 1-1 pitch to Kang Min-ho. And that's a foul off of Jae-Hoon's foot. And 1-2 coming up. So far, the big story is Hanwha's defense. What they will not show up on the stat sheets has been an abysmal start for Hanwha defensively, and really the difference in the game so far. And I'll elaborate after this 5-3 3 putouts. So what I mean and what won't show up in the stat sheet is first you had an E6 to start the game. That ended up coming back. Kang Min Ho had the full count. He had a full count. He fouled it off, and it went into the mitts of EJ1. EJ1 all season has struggled to hold on to the ball behind the plates. It came out of his glove. So instead of having 2 outs, they have no outs. And what happened? Kang Min Ho hits a 2 RBI single. The Barria ends up going through the rest of the lineup. Strikeouts, ground outs, no problems. So just a sec. Kim Young-un steps in 1 for 2 on the day. He has a solo shot in his last at-bat. A big swing and a miss on a pitch up in the zone. Then the start of the next inning. Another E6. Went down as a hit, but it was not a hit. He just got ate up by it. Just because the ball is hit hard does not mean it's not an error. Then he has another error a little bit later, as that one's way too high, 1 and 2. So 1 dropped, 3rd strike, foul tip, and also 3 errors. All of that in the first 1.2 innings. So difficult starts. Both of those players are no longer in the game, thankfully, and 1-2 pitch way outside at 2 and 2. On top of that, another thing is I feel like I should make a video about this, but Barria got ahead 0-2 on multiple guys, and every single pitch, the next pitch was literally a pitch in the other batter's box. And it wasn't a bad throw. It was called there because that's where the catcher was set up. You just blowing through the pitch counts, and now we've got a full count here to Kim Young-un, who is obviously a very dangerous hitter. Already has 1 home run today, but yeah. So things that don't show up on the stat sheet are going to be the difference in today's game. And the 3-2 pitch, and that misses inside. So he goes from 0-2 to walking him. Very, very common for Hanwha. They get 0-2 and they try to get people to chase instead of just going after them. They throw these pitches way out of the strike zone and they end up losing the pitchers. It's a very, very common occurrence. So EJ Hyun now 0 for 2. 2 strikeouts on the day for the shortstop. And that's low, ball 1. And here comes the 1-0 pitch. Pops him up. That's dangerous. An Ji-hong back. Catches it. And 2 outs. Park Sang-won has been a lifesaver recently. Just has been pitching extremely well out of the bullpen. Oftentimes pitching 1 1/3, 1 2/3, 2 innings. Attempted to get 2 innings a couple times, but he has really just been pitching absolutely amazing lately. Yoo Ji-hook steps in. He's kind of flipped a single in his last at bat off the inside handle of the bat. But Park Sang-won in the second half, 2.63 batting or ERA, but his last 5 outings have all been scoreless. Without Pak Sang-won, Hanwha probably would have lost 3 or 4 of those 3 games out of that 7-game winning streak. A big swing and a miss at a pitch that falls into the dirt. Yoo Ji-hyuk is hitting a very robust 214 against Pak Sang-won in his career. And he's got him ahead 0-2, 2 outs, a runner on first after the the full count walk. So he might be on the move. He is, and it's fouled away. Kim Young-un, as far as wheels, what do we got here? 9 stolen bases, 1 caught stealing, so 90% success rates. So he's got a little bit of speed, even if Yoo Ji-hyuk does miss it. What's up, Luke? And he checks over him at first. Luke, did they call you to bring a new infielder from Sosan? I thought they said they were going to call you and have you chauffeur the new shortstop or the new player, and that's the throw. He's out by 1.5 miles. Thank you, sir. That was not even close. But that's the end of the 5th already, and we'll take a break. Alrighty, we're back. Alright. That's going to be... oh. I just realized... Alright, Kim Tae-yeon, first pitch dropping in there. I just realized I had the entire game going on for you guys. Hopefully, I don't get a copyright strike because of that. So, Lee Sung-hyun is done for the day. Pitched absolutely excellent. I can't believe they didn't bring him back out, but... So, Wang Dong-jae. And Wang Dong-jae, first pitch to No Siwon is a ball. No Siwon, a single in his last at-bats, 1 for 2 on the day. Kim Tae-yeon is over there on first base, and that's outside at 2-0. Kim Tae-yeon with another multi-hit game. The last 5 games he's had a multi-hit except for one, and that's because he only had 1 official at-bats, as that's way outside in 3-0. All right, to the 3-0 to No Siwon, right down the middle, 3-1. And that'll be ball 4. And once again, Hanwha's got runners on first and second for Chaeun-sung. The last time, he gave Hanwha the lead. 1 for 2 on the day. There was a slight difference, though, as the last time there was 1 out with runners on first and seconds. This time, no outs with runners on first and seconds. We'll see how much of a difference that has. All right, so we will maybe sometime today. And Chaeun-sung spins around to bunt, and then he pulls it back, and then they throw it right down the middle. And they're like, "Oh wait, why are we doing this?" Just swing. Just swing. All right, another fake bunt's coming up. All right. Okay, they're not even going to try to fake bunt this time. They're just going to let him swing. And that's going to be a chopper over the third baseman. Kim Tae-yeon will round third and cruise into home. And No Siwon hanging out at third. And that's what happens when you just swing the freaking bat, ladies and gentlemen. Hanwha takes the lead once again. Stop faking the damn bunts. Probably. I probably would have actually scored 4. All right, An Ji-hong now will step in. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout, a fly out to right. A fly out to right here would give Hanwha another run. All right, here comes the 1-0 pitch to An Ji-hong. And that's in there for strike, 1-1. Yeah, they did have the bunts one time that led to a Little League home run, so obviously that's going to happen a lot more, and that's going to be a run-scoring infield single as he's not able to make the play over at second base on the liner, and Hanwha takes a 6-4 lead. Definitely should have had that. The defense in this league is atrocious. So, still no outs. Still no outs as Lee Do-yoon will now attempt to bunt because it's very important to be up by 3 instead of 2, instead of swinging at, I don't know anymore. And that's outside. Lee Do-yoon 0 for 1 on the day with a ground ball to the first baseman. And fouls that, bunts back 1-1. Slapping at it. For a league that loves to bunt, they sure suck at it. Good God, are they awful at it. And he gets that one down, and that one probably could have gone to third, but it doesn't. It'll move the runners over. Does his job. Kim Young-un wasn't able to get back to third quick enough. Otherwise, they would have had him over at third. But 1 away now. Runners on second and third for the most dangerous man in the KBO. As they don't even want to face him. They will bring in a new pitcher to face Choi Jae-hoon. Choi Guang will come in. All right, Hanwha, what do we got going on here? Che Jae-hoon will be coming in against Che Ji-guang. Che Ji-guang as far as bullpens go, there's only two bullpens better than Samsung's. One of them just happens to be Hanwha's. So we'll have a battle of the bullpens for the rest of the game. Hanwha with the lead and the better bullpen. We'll see what happens from here. Che Ji-guang on the mound to face Che Jae-hoon. He looks like a hobbit. And here comes the pitch in there for a strike. Now, Che Jae-hoon, 274 on the season, does have 2 home runs, one over the weekend. And that's way outside, 1-1. An Chi-hong at second, Cheon Sung at third. Che Jae-hoon in the batter's box. Nothing but speed on the field for Hanwha as did he go? Did not go. 2-1. Check the replay. No, he didn't go. All right, here comes the 2-1 pitch to Che Jae-hoon. And that's going to be a ground ball. And I think you guys can probably hear everything. There we go. A little bit better. Luke, you got to let me know if you can hear my fans going. All right, John Jin-hyuk steps in. Luckily, they're with a righty now. John Jin-hyuk much better against righties. Again, 174 coming into today's game against lefties in the starting lineup against a lefty. And looks at strike one. Did have a sacrifice bunt that meant nothing in his last at-bat, last inning. John Jin-hyuk against right-handed hitters, though. A much different story, hitting 239. And that's inside 1-1. Yeah, I have settings on my mic that allow me to cut out a certain amount of noise, but I had to restart my stuff, so those all went away. And 1-2. Probably nothing is as loud as this squeaky chair. Maybe I'll get a new one in the off season. All right, the 1-2 pitch fouled off. Might have hit the dirt before it hit his bats, actually. That's how bad that pitch was. Luke, when was the last time you went to a game down, a Futures game? All right, the 1-2 pitch sets up way outside, as in would have went behind a right-handed batter outside. That pitch was awful. I think it might still be there. Who knows? I could not imagine sitting in that thing for for 4 hours though. All right, we've got ourselves a 3-2 pitch coming up. Che Ji Guang brought in to save the game a little bit. It's miserable, man. All right, the 3-2 pitch. And that's going to walk him. Walking the bases loaded. And that's going to bring up Peraza. Kangmino will take a trip out to the mound to talk to him. Peraza's hitting a mere 308 with the bases loaded. Still looking for his first grand slam of his KBO career, though. As he's got 18 homers on the season, but 11 of them have come with nobody on base. He's had 13, actually more than that. He's 4 for 13, but he's also has 3 walks. Oh, Peraza could make this game wide open, and looks at strike one at the very, very top corner. Oh my lord, was that a perfect pitch. All right, the 0-1 pitch. And that misses way inside 1-1. Peraza does have a tendency to swing at pitches in the dirt from the left side. We'll see if they go down there. And they did swing and a miss at a pitch cutting in and miss the zone. Oh, he loves them sliders. What does he throw now? Does he go with a curveball in the dirt? That's what I would go with. Woo, what did he throw? Ooh, just got a piece of that. What does he go with now? Slider, curveball? Slider, curveball. What does he do? He tried to get him to chase. He chased, but was able to get a little bit of piece of that. Does he go outside? Nope, he freezes him looking at the bottom of the zone with a fastball. A beautiful pitch sequence. I don't care who you are, that was absolutely a beautiful pitch sequence. And Hanwha leaves the bases loaded, but they get a couple more runs and have made themselves current leaders of the game. That is a very, very full score bug for the old Hanwha Eagles. 6 runs, 8 hits, 3 errors. That is a lot of numbers up there. Oh, Hanwha leaves 3 runners on. That's their second, third, and fourth base runners that they've left on. Samsung left 5 on in the first 3 innings, but has yet to leave anybody in the last 2. But they will have Ryuji Hyuk coming up to start the bottom of the 6th, as he was batting when Kim Young-un was thrown out by a country mile. over there at second base by JJ Hoon. Razak gets struck out looking. That is the fourth strikeout looking on the day for Hanwha. They've struck out 5 times, 4 of them looking. Peraza there, No Shiwan in the first, An Cheong in the second, John Jin Hyuk in the third, and yeah. All right, Kim So-yeon will step onto the mound for Hanwha, replacing Pak Sang-an. 153 ERA, 17 games, 1 loss, 2 holds, 17.2 innings, 15 strikeouts, 19 walks, a 1.58 whip. So, as you heard, he does strike out a handful and also walks a handful. If you are listening at home to the actual broadcast, prepare to work on your Korean numbers, because that's all they're going to talk about is how fast he throws. And that's a ball. Here it comes. Oh, nope, they didn't say. So Yoo Ji-hook, 1 for 2 on the day. And that's in there for a strike. Really throws 2 pitches, a slider and a fastball. And that's in there for a strike. 1 and 2. So he has been mainly a thrower. Is he transitioning to becoming a pitcher is the real question. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch. And that's in the dirt. 2 and 2. All right, the 2-2 pitch, and fouls that one out of play. There's the talk about the speed. All right, once again, another 2-2 pitch coming up. And that misses inside and runs the count full. 3 and 2. And chopped foul. He's gonna battle a little bit up there. Pitch number 7. That was pitch number 7. Pitch number 8 of the at-bats coming up. See how many pitches he can throw today. And the 3-2 pitch, and another foul. The last 2 pitches have been sliders. He's fouled them off. Will he throw him a fastball? Can he control the fastball enough to throw him a fastball? Here it comes. Nope, a changeup. That's going to be a 4. He's running forward and gets him just in time. The 4-3 put out. An Cheong playing excellent defense at second base. Great to see the old man still moving. He almost like shoveled it over to him, it looked like. Easy out. Easy out. All right, Lee Sung-gyu steps in. Big swing there. 0-1. All right, here comes the 0-1 pitch to the first baseman. A big swing and a miss there, too. 250 on the season, 1 for 2 on the day, according to them. 0 for 2, according to me, as I still think that was an error in the second inning. And he misses his spot badly, but he swings and misses, or swings and fouls that one away. Thank goodness, because that was right down the middle of the plate. Lee Sung-gyu, 2 home runs on the season. No, that's Ryuji Hyo. So I thought he had a lot more than that. And that's a swing and a miss. Yeah, he has 19. And Hanwha's bullpen is showing why they are one of the top bullpens in the league. Park Sang-won comes in the 5th, gives up a walk, but gets caught stealing. And here comes Kim Saw-hyun, quickly 2 away. Next up is Kim Hyun-jun, 0 for 2 on the day with a fly out to left and a ground ball to second, and looks at strike 1 at the top of the zone. Apparently, the Under Armour radar gun is much faster than the one on TV, because that was 154 and the TV said 152. And that's going to be a ground ball. An Ji-young, the backhand, the throw, and 3 away. An Ji-young with the solid defense at second base. And 1, 2, 3 go the Samsung Lions. And we will head to the top of the 7th. I'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back. And Kim In-won will lead things off for Hanwha in the 7th inning. Hanwha up 2 runs here. And he looks at ball 1. Im Chang-min on the mound for Samsung. And that's in the dirt. 2-0. Amazing, the D, because it was not here a couple months ago. Instead, they had guys that were making way too many errors at second, and that's lifted and foul. And they had that second baseman playing first base for some reason that I couldn't figure out. All right, Kim In-wan looks at strike two at the bottom of the zone. Kim In-wan, the only batter who did not bat in the last inning. He's a little upset about it. I talked to him during the break. He said he wanted to hit a grand slam, as that goes way up high, and 3-2. He sent me a text, said that don't tell anybody, but he's very upset. So he's going to try and hit a grand slam, and as he leads off this inning. That would have been it, but it's going to be just out of play. As he does catch it on the bounce, but the judge's ruling, nope. We'll reset for another 3-2 pitch. Into the stairwell, into the glove, but nope, doesn't count as the official ruling. And fouls another one off. And we are just going to keep going with this full count song. We're going to see how many times in a row we can use it. All right, here comes the 3-2 pitch. That's going to be ball 4. And a leadoff runner on base for Hanwha. And I imagine he will be touching the base and coming out. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yep, there we go. Right on cue. Iwan Suk will take over as the running and defensive replacement. Kim Tae-yeon will step in. He's 2 for 2 on the day. And he checks over at first. Sacrifice fly in his first at bat, and 2 singles and 2 runs scored outside of that. And that's in there for a strike. Oh no. All right, Iwan Suk over at first. I would love to see him running, but that's way out. 0-2. This is the pitch that you should be running on, the 0-2 pitch. Iwan Suk is supposed to have plenty of speed, which is why he was at the top of the lineup before. And way outside. 1-2. Do they send him on this pitch? Not the biggest of leads for a guy that's supposed to be fast. And that's off the umpire's mask. A little step back. The umpire's Genchina! Genchina! Umpire grabs the catcher's jersey. The catcher grabs him by the wrist, and in the MLB, he would have been ejected and fined. But in the KBO, they're going to get dinner later. As Kim Tae-yeon fouls that into the netting down the third base line, and it'll still be 1-2. Ball 2. And the check over slides in 2-2. All right, the 2-2 pitch and a ripped foul into the netting. Ball boy up quickly into the field of play to make the recovery, and it'll be another 2-2 pitch. She barely moved. It's like, there's a big net in front of us, you idiots. All right, the 2-2 pitch. Fouled out. So play as that man misses it. Glad to see Won-suk finally running. Not on the best pitch to do so. A 2-2 pitch. So here comes pitch number 9 of this at bats. Eight pitches to the first at batter, 9 pitches here to this at batter. And that is lifted into center field, back, catches it at the wall, throws back, and he's able to make it back. That is a very long fly ball all the way to the wall as he catches it and slams against the wall. Thought I might have a chance. Not enough to make her get up. Woke her up from her nap just to watch it out. And back she goes. Good night. No excitement for that girl. All right, No Shiwan now steps in. He is 1 for 2 with a strikeout, looking a single and a walk. 2 runs scored. And the throw gets away. That's gonna make him stroll on over to second on the air on the pitcher. Well, that's one way to move him over. Not textbook, but we'll take it. And No Shiwan will step back in, looking for his first pitch. And ball 1. So 8-pitch walk in his first batter, 9-pitch fly out to the wall in his second batter, and then lets the runner run to second on an error on the throw over to first. And that's ball 2, 2-0. That's in there. We're strike at the bottom of the zone. 2-1. Ryunjin is double packing. He's got the 2 6-shooters going, ready for some celebration. As that's in there for strike. 2-2. I swear, Hyunjin must have spent half his paycheck buying water guns, because he's got a different one almost every single game now. All right, the 2-2 pitch coming up to the number 4 hitter for Hanwha, and that's in the dirts. So another full count. He is not getting through this inning very quickly. Good Lord, if we had a pitch clock violation, I think Hanwha would be up by 15 runs right now. All right, the 3-2 pitch, and he steps off. We may or may not get a pitch here. And that is lined right back up the middle, and that's gonna bring Iwan Suk home. And the full count RBI single runs the score up, and that's air on the pitcher comes up huge. And the 6 shooters go wild. All right, Chaeyeon Sung now steps in as Hyunjin refills his weapons. All right, Chaeyeon Sung lifts that one to center field, over, grabs it 2 away. No Shuan will tread back, and 2 away. All right, An Cheong steps in now. He's 1 for 3 on the day. And that's in there for strike. 0-1. And fouls. That's one out of play. 0-2. off again, 0-2. Han Jeong did it with the bats with RBI single, and then his real shining has been on the defensive side today. That's way upstairs. No Shiwan out. Wow, did he drop the ball? Wow. He had to have dropped the ball because he was out by out by 3 foot. Ah, he dropped the ball. Yuan Jin is doing nothing but 6 shooters for anything that is positive for Hanwha, as that's fouled back once again. Yuan Jin looking for a water gun sponsor. And the 1-2 pitch fouled straight back. Guy in the Doosan, is that Doosan or is that the military uniform directly behind? Didn't move. Alright, here comes the 1-2 pitch once again as An Chi-hong is just battling. And another foul. Im Chong-min just cannot get anybody out. Again, to start the inning, an 8-pitch walk to Kim Min-won, and then a 9-pitch fly out to Kim Tae-yeon. Then a 6-pitch single to No Shiwan, and now he's at pitch number 8 to An Chi-hong, and that's in the dirt. 2-2. Just struggling to get guys out. "33 pitches already for him here in the 7th inning. Hanwha's added 1 run so far. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. He's gonna go up outside, and he chops that one foul. Oh, we got an error on the ball boy down on the third base side, as he didn't get his body in front of that and allowed it to eat him alive. Shot off to the left there. Gonna have to have him and Hanwha shortstop stay a little late tonight, work on their defensive specialties. All right, another 2-2 pitch, and they're gonna try to go outside again. That one is hit much farther, but still foul. This is getting ridiculous. I've never seen an inning where a pitcher has struggled to get out so many batters. But not like keeps giving up hits, just cannot get strike 3. Again, an 8-pitch at bat, a 9-pitch at bat, a 6-pitch at bat. This is an 11-pitch at bat so far. And that's ball 3 and another full count. His 3rd full count of this inning. All right, here comes the 3-2 pitch. Pitch number 12. And we'll set up for pitch number 13. An Ji-hong is still hasn't gotten a second bat. Well, safe to say that Im Chang-min will not be pitching tomorrow. He's been in 42 games this year. This might be his toughest. 38th pitch of the inning here. Another 3-2 bounce to An Ji-hong, and he hits him. He's like, all right, I can't get you out. Just go to your base. And that'll be it for him. 38 pitches, just could not get anybody out. I mean, that's just a rough day there. So we'll have another pitching change here. Yeah. I mean, that's just rough. 13th pitch of the at bat, you hit him. A 6-pitch single, a 9-pitch fly out, and an 8-pitch walk, all in one inning. Lee Do-yoon will be coming up. All right, on the mound now will be Lee Sang-min, a 5.06 ERA, 18 games, 1 loss, 1 save, 2 holds, 16 innings, 6 strikeouts, 6 walks, and a 1.38 WHIP. He will come on to attempt to get out of this inning. And 1 pitch, that's not going to do it, as that's going to be cut off at the warning track, and 1 run is in. That, ladies and gentlemen, is time for some more water gun shooting from Ryu Hyun-jin. All right, Che Jae-hoon now steps in. I didn't even have a chance to put in the new pitcher's name before he gave up a run. And that's ball 2. And that's in there for a strike. 2-1. And that's going to be a 5. 3 putouts as they get out of it, but not before giving up some more runs. And Hanwha will go to the bottom of the 7th. They're up 8-4. Hanwha just timely hitting all day today. Ten hits for Hanwha. The 3 errors is not important as you still in Seoul? Yeah, they are slow and steady, letting the defense get plenty of rest as oh, Busan now? That is miserable down there, isn't it? You should go to Daegu tomorrow. It's supposed to be a heat index of 43. Hanwha did strand another 2 runners. That's 6 now. 5 in the last 2 innings. Who will be on the mound for Hanwha? Will they go into the Iminu Han Sung-hyuk territory with a 4-run lead? There it is, Han Sung-hyuk. Han Sung-hyuk, 4.81 ERA, 47 games, 3 wins, 4 losses. I believe that said 10 holds. He is part of the 4-headed monster in the back of the bullpen, as Hanwha really is only getting 5 innings out of their starters. So the 6, 7, 8, 9 innings, Pak Sung-won, Han Sung-hyuk, Lee Min-woo, and oh wow, he's double loaded now. He is working on his next detail as security. But they will have the top of the order up. Kim Ji-chan 0 for 3 on the day, did reach on an error and score a run back in the first, and that's strike 1. Hello, hello. 안녕하세요. And the 0-1, that's in there for a strike. 0-2 on the curveball. Beautiful curveball there from Han Sung-hyuk. Kim Ji-chan, 317 on the season despite the 0 for 3 today. And the 0-2 throws the bats to foul that away. 0-2. All right, another 0-2 pitch to Kim Ji-chan, and outside, ball 1, 1-2. 픽시 나라 한국 사람이에요? And the 1-2 pitch, that's shot. Foul. Very interesting, yeah. We'll see if they go into some pinch running and some pinch hitting. Again, Samsung has plenty of guys that can score some runs, lots of home runs, as that's way outside 2-2. So Hanwha can slowly put up some, but Samsung is able to put up some home runs. They are second in the league, behind, tied for Kia with Kia actually, 124, but 2 today already, as that's misses upstairs, 3-2, and he is not someone you want to put on base. He will wreak havoc. Luckily, they're up by 4. All right, here comes the 3-2 pitch. Hanwha fan. And 3-2 fouls it off of his ankle, and he goes down. Not sure how I feel about those stirrup socks. Ah, ne. 노시원 부산? 고향이에요? 부산? 맞아요? 네, 부산. 아, 네. 야수 해산물? They decided, okay, you got to put your shin guard thing on. Oh, he's got it on now, and maybe he'll bat again. Got the old man over there in the dugout sitting with his back brace on. Interesting that he's in uniform with the back brace on. He is available to pinch hit if needed. And the 3-2 pops him up. Che Jae-hoon going back under it. And 1 away. Loads the count up full, but nothing happening. 9 pitches there in that out, and both pitchers in this inning have struggled to get those outs. Do I have a charger anywhere? All right, Yoon Jung-bin steps in. He homered in his last at bat. He's 2 for 4 with a single, a homer, and he reached on an E6. So he's been on base all 3 times today, and first pitch is, I don't know what it was. Was it a ball? And a swing and a miss at a pitch dropping out of the bottom of the zone. 1-1. Yoo Jung-bin, his 5th home run of the season, back in his last at bat, back in the 4th inning. And that's going to be a ground ball to Cheon-sung, 2 away. And after 9 pitch at bat in the first out, Han Seung-hyuk now quickly 2 away. That's going to bring up the left fielder for Samsung. Way outside, 1-0. Gujo did not play in the most recent series for Hanwha, as he was still injured. So he is back, but one for three on the day. Singled in his first at bat, and then 2 groundouts since then. And that is a beautiful strike, and I'm sure he'll cry and whine and call his mom and ask her to call the umpire association and complain. Oh, the 1-1 pitch to Gujauk, and that's inside 2-1. All right, the 2-1 pitch fouled away, 2-2. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. That bounces in the dirt. Doesn't hit him, though. And that'll run the count full. Second full count of this inning for An Sung Hyuk already. Somehow it missed him as it bounced. He jumped and spun, and it didn't hit him, but he still whined and moaned and cried. Just like he does every single at-bat he has. All right, the 3-2 pitch. And that's going to be ball 4 on the inside. And Kang Min-ho will come up to bat. Kang Min-ho, 1 for 3 on the day. 2 RBIs in his first at-bat. 2 RBI single. So first at bat, he had runners on, came up with a single, just 2 RBIs. The other 2 at bats were Gujauk ended up ending the inning, and Kang Min-ho led off the innings. Both times he got out. So we'll see what he does with runners on this time, as that misses way outside. 1-0. Looking for John in the crowd there. I don't see him anywhere. All right, the 1-0 pitch to Kang Min-ho. Way outside at 2-0. As they will get a new ball. That one is a little dirty. As Luke likes to say, dirty balls, dirty balls. All right, here comes the 2-0 pitch. That is a single in between the shortstop and the third baseman, and they have 2 on for Kim Young-un, who already has 1 home run on the day, 1 for 2 on the day with a walk, a strikeout, and a home run. Also caught stealing by, I don't know, whatever you would clock something with a sundial. All right, Kim Young-un, very dangerous hitter. Again, already has 1 home run on the day. That's his 22nd home run of the season. We shall see. that's lifted into the outfield. It's going to drop. Gujauk will come around to score. And that will be 1 run, 8-5. Did he go first to third? I can't imagine that he did. We are running into some issues here. A little mound visit to Han Seung-hyuk, and first and second, still 2 outs though. Lee Jae-hyun steps in. He is 0 for 3 on the day. So 2 strikeouts and a pop up to the second baseman. This is the guy that they want up. He is the best chance that they have to get out of this inning, and that's strike 1. They are going to attack him with his 2 strikeouts already today. And the 0-1 pitch, big swing and a miss, 0-2. I expect a nice curveball here coming up. Just gonna go ahead and say it's now. Curveball for the strikeouts. Got my finger on the strikeout button. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. No. Fastball up high. All right, here comes the curveball for a strikeout. Curveball, 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 curveball. And that's going to be a chopper. 3 away. Both of the... I don't think Samsung's going to score anymore. The question is whether or not Hanwha will. So, if that helps, I don't think... I really don't think Samsung's going to score any more runs. So you can take with that what you would like, sir or ma'am. I think if the score changes at all, it'll be upwards for Hanwha, as I like Iminu and Ju Hyun Song in the back of that bullpen way more than I like Samsung's 7, 8, 9 hitters. All right, so leading things off is going to be Choi Jae-hoon. No, John Jin-hyuk, sorry. And he looks at ball 1. What did Choi Jae-hoon do? that's in there for a strike. And low. 2-1. In Lee Sung-min still out there as he came in that other inning, and that's in there for a strike. 2-2. Might basically pitch here against John Jin Hyuk, and they may go to they might pitch to Peraza with the lefty and then head to a righty. For the other two, anyone else that comes up is Iwan Suk, Kim Tae-yeon, No Shi-won, Cheon Sung, An Chi-hong are all righties. So they're going to have 5 straight righties. Peraza, a switch hitter, so it doesn't really matter what you're doing there. But here comes the 2-2 pitch, and that's another strikeout on the day for John Jin Hyuk, as he is now 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. But he does have a sacrifice bunt with a runner on first and nobody out that did nothing. All right, Peraza steps in now, and they keep him out there. Peraza doubled in his first at-bats, but most recently he struck out looking with a bases loaded, and that's a check swing, a 5, 3 groundouts. He is not going to be happy about that. The check swing ground ball. That's his check swing is harder than I would probably ever hit a actual pitch. All right, Iwan Suk will now step in. He is getting his first at bat of the day. 248 on the season for the young center fielder slash left fielder slash right fielder slash defense replacement slash pinch runner, and it's 2-0. And the 2-0 lifts up into the air. Right fielder under it. Barely catches it, and that's 3 away. 1-2-3 goes Hanwha, but Hanwha's got the lead, 8-5, and we'll go to the bottom of the 8th. I imagine Iminu will be coming on to try to hand it over to Chu Hyun Song for the save. Alrighty. Is Han Sung-hyuk still out there? Alright. No, Kim Bum-soo comes out. Kim Bum-soo will come out to face the bottom of the order. A very different thing than I was thinking, but it is the bottom of the order. Kim Bum-soo has had lots of struggles this year as Ryu Ji-hyuk fouls that one out of play, 0-1. And 1-1. Cardenas is up walking around. Didn't see the back brace on him as Ryu Ji-hyuk. I imagine that he will be pinch hitting in the Kim Hyun-jun spot, as that's a swing and a miss. 1-2. As Ryu Ji-hyuk decides I probably need some more spray as I missed that one so badly. Da, 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 da. And the 1-2 pitch fouled away and stays 1-2. Oh, elsewhere around the league, Lotte is up 6-5. That's the big one to be watching, as Lotte has one game behind Hanwha. Kium 1.5 behind Hanwha is down 4 runs going into the top of the top of the ninth. So that one should turn out all right, as that's ball 2 just misses. KT, who is a 3.5 games ahead of Hanwha, is losing to Kia, and then NC, who's 3.5 above Hanwha, is losing to Lotte. So Hanwha can pick up a little bit of ground as they make their playoff push here late in the season. They still have about, I believe, a 10.7% chance of making the playoffs. So basically, there's still a chance. The 2-2 pitch number 7 of this at bat coming up. Lefty versus lefty, and that's going to be another foul ball. Ryu Ji-hyuk does have one single today, but other than that, 2 ground outs to the second baseman. And did he go? He did! Jae-jae-un with his coaxing of the third base coach over there, or the third base umpire. Oh yeah, he went. What the hell is that guy? The guy that's got the camera over there on that side. What the hell is he doing? He should be directly lined up at that third base, at the left-handed hitter. Lee Sung-gyu is stepping in. He looks at ball 1-0. 1 for 3 on the day with a air, as that's misses also. 2-0. Reached on an air that wasn't an air, and then also grounded out to the catcher, and struck out in his last at-bats. And the 2-0 pitch, that's in the dirt. Almost took his foot out. That's 3-0 now. Kim Bum-soo looks like he's trying to grow his beard back out. And that is ball 4 on 4 pitches. That is going to set off the Hanwha Netizens. And like I said, Cardenas will come in to pinch hit. So, just came back today, I believe. So, Cardenas will pinch hit here. I don't believe he will play defense, as he looks at strike 1 at the bottom of the zone. Yeah, he hurt his back not too long ago, a little bit ago. It's been 11 days since he's played, as that's fouled straight back. 0-2. 348 on the season for the mid-season replacements. All right, here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's way outside. Once again, 0-2 pitch. Throw it in the other batter's box. 0-2 pitch. Throw it in the other batter's box. The very well thought out plan of attack for Hanwha. And that one is strikeouts number 2 of the inning for Mr. Kim Bum-soo. As that was a weak swing. And Kim Ji-chan will, I believe, also get himself a pinch hit here. Yep, Park Byung-ho will pinch hit for Kim Ji-chan. And Park Byung-ho hit a mammoth shot against Kim Bum-soo. And they will change him, and we'll see who they bring out, as we will have a pinch hitter here. I'm really not sure exactly what the hell they are doing in Daegu. So Park Byung-ho will pinch hit. I don't know why you wouldn't have him hitting, but apparently I believe he is injured. His hamstring is still not 100%. So Park Byung-ho destroyed a pitch against Kim Bum-soo not long ago. So they will go to a pinch hitter. Lee Min-woo, who I thought was going to be starting the inning, will come in and try to get out of it without any other damage. Then you still got Ju Hyun-sung in the 9th inning. Then the Hanwha bullpen has been slowly improving and making itself a positive. Alright, and we should be back now. So, Lee on the mound now to face Park Byung-ho. 2.47 ERA, 47 games, 1 win, 1 loss, 1 save, 9 holds, 40 innings, 36 strikeouts, 15 walks, and a 1.33 whip. Did struggle in his last outing. Gave up 3 hits and 2 runs. 2 runs, okay. 3 runs, no good. So as a pinch hitter, Park Byung-ho is 308 on the season. That is good enough for second total on the team. Unfortunately, he's only hitting .215 on the season completely. And that's a check swing to Lee, who grabs it underhand. 1 pitch, 1 out, 1 inning left, and Hanwha up by 3 as we go to the 9th inning. And they leave another one on base. 8 runners left on base for Samsung so far today. And I'll be right back. Alright, the left-handed Lee Seung-hyun will come in. Obviously the right-hander, or sorry, the other Lee Seung-hyun. They have 2 of them. All right, Kim Tae-yeon steps in, having himself a fine day. 2 singles and a very, very, very long fly ball to the outfield. Ball 1, 1-0, and that's ball 2, 2-0. 2 for 3 on the day. Also has a sacrifice fly. So Cardenas will head to center field. Was not expecting that, but he is there, and Kim Tae-yeon has a 2-0 pitch. And that is a 3-0, as that one just misses on the outside. Hanwha would love to get a couple more runs here, and they could even save Chu Hyun-sung for tomorrow, as that catches the very top of the zone. 3-1. 323 on the season for the Hanwha right fielder. Has really been having definitely the best season of his career. that is going to be into the gap, and that's going to be 1, 2, 3, and Kim Tae-yeon is going to take it to second, as he knows that Cardenas is not 100%, and he takes advantage of that. Heads up base run in there from Kim Tae-yeon. Is Cardenas is definitely not 100%, kind of jogged over and lightly threw the ball in, and now they're a mad discussion in the dugouts. What the hell's going on? Somebody go out there. As now they will change the center fielder again. I don't know what the hell, like, it was obviously he isn't 100%. What the hell were they had him out there for? Like, that's just Samsung being bad. Like, that was just, like, so bad. Like, what the hell were they thinking? All right, Noshiwan now steps in. Chance to add to that Hanwha lead. Like I said, Jao Pei, Hanwha could score some more, but I don't see Samsung doing it. He can throw, but he can't throw it hard. And that fouled straight back. This is the what Samsung gets, man. They had a first baseman who was playing fine. He wasn't great, but everything is great. The grass is always greener. And what happened? They went out and got him. He got injured. Park Byung-ho got injured, and all of a sudden, and then their center fielder Kim Ji-chan gets injured, and all of a sudden they have some issues as that one misses outside. 1-2. Not to mention that some of these guys in the Samsung bullpen are not young. So right now you got Lee Seung-hyun, 91, so he's what, 32, 33, 32 years old. Other than that, you obviously have Oh Seung-wan, who was alive whenever baseball was first played. He's just turned 42. Is that one misses upstairs, or didn't miss, but swing and a miss upstairs, and one away. All right, so that's going to bring up Chae Eun-sung, a 3-run shot, an RBI double, and looks it's ball one just at the bottom of the zone. Lee Seung-hyun, not a fan of Cardenas not throwing the ball hard in. He should probably be yelling at his coaching staff, not Cardenas, but what do I know? And the 1-0, that's in there for a strike. 1-1. 257 on the season now, as he's bumped it up after his 2 for 4 day. Good to see him finally hitting, especially against left-handed pitching, as he hits that one way up, but out of play, and 1-2. It pops that one up. First baseman given chase under it's in foul territory, and 2 away. The Che and Sung thing? Who knows? I don't think there's much love for him in that dugout. No, he looks miserable. Well, I have to be a stone because I am the manager. I can't have fun. I can't do anything fun. No fun in the dugouts. We must not do anything fun because we're not winning. And a swing and a miss. 1-1. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch to An Chi-hong. 1 for 3 on the day, and that just misses inside at 2-1. An Chi-hong hit by a pitch in his last at-bats, and an RBI single. Kim Tae-yeon with a leadoff double and still standing at second base. As that bounces in the dirt, but it's blocked. 3-1. Hello, hello. Dungy. And that's ball 4. Take your base, sir. And Hanwha will have runners on first and seconds for Ito Yoon. Ito Yoon 1 for 3 or 1 for 2 on the day. Sacrifice bunt, RBI single, and also a ground ball. Uh-oh, Weiss has got a gun now. Better watch out. The American's got a gun. And Ito Yoon, first pitch swinging. That's lifted. It's going foul and caught. And like a absolute piece that he is, doesn't even toss the ball. There we go. I was gonna be like, you seriously catch it right? Where's your hat? 진짜요? All right, we are gonna head to the bottom of the 9th. Hanwha should be sending on Ju-hyun Sang to close this out. I'm just gonna put him in. And yep, he's already there, warmed up, ready to go in. All right, Hanwha, 3 outs away. Hopefully, those last 2 runners. I can't. I would get shut down and fined real quickly. I wish they would get me to actually do the broadcast there at the stadium, but unfortunately, their ideas are not advanced enough yet. Yeah, I would love the KBO to hire me to do English broadcast, or even Hanwha themselves to hire me to do English broadcast, but unfortunately, they are not going to. All right, Ju Hyun Song on the mound, 209 ERA, 45 games, 6 wins, 2 losses, 14 saves, 2 holes, 51.2 innings, and he's got a 3-run lead this time. No 1-run lead, no 2-run lead. We'll see how he does. He will face the 2, 3, 4 hitters. Again, they can put up runs in a hurry, but I don't think they're going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. And first pitch is in there for a strike. Yoon Jung-bin does have a single and a solo home run, also reached on an air and a ground out, and that's fouled away way late on that. 0-2. That's right. All right, here comes the 0-2 pitch. I got my finger on the button and fouled away. 143. Hyun Song has been quite the relief pitcher. Was the closer for the All-Star game. Ryu Hyun-jin picked up the win. Ju Hyun Song picked up the save for this season's KBO All-Star game. And that one is lifted going over. Iwan Suk under, 1 away. All right. Yeah, Ju Hyun Song, this is something I've talked about before. Ju Hyun Song was a shortstop. He was originally a shortstop and has been converted to a reliever. This is something that happens a ton, an absolute ton in the MLB. Is the left fielder lines that into left field. He'll be standing on second with his third time on base. Something that happens a ton, an absolute ton in the MLB, where they'll draft somebody as a third baseman or a shortstop or even a catcher. Very, very common to have shortstops, catchers, and third basemen end up becoming relief pitchers. Because obviously the best arms on the team are going to be your shortstop, your third base, and your catcher. And what they do is they end up having them pitch, and it ends up working out well. So Kang Min-ho steps in his career. He's 2 for 4 against Ju Hyun Song. On the day, he's also 2 for 4. As that ball misses way outside. 1-0. Ju Hyun Song, yeah, no. Yep. I'd rather play than bat and miss, as Kang Min-ho lifts that one up. No Shiwan in foul territory. Under, it's 2 away. That was a huge one, as Kang Min-ho has had runners on base twice, and he's singled both times. Getting him out here is massive, and he knows it too. All right, next up, Kim Young-un. Kim Young-un, 2 for 3 on the day. He's definitely up there. He's 100% up there. And Kim Young-un, that is crushed. foul. That was a little worrisome. And already, Kim Young-un already has 1 home run today. That was his 22nd of the season. Why does that Hanwha fan keep cheering? Yeah, I think more Hanwha fans hate Hanwha's shortstop than anyone. All right, the 0-1, as that is a swing and a miss at a pitch up at his eyes, and I love the high fastball. Yeah, it used to be the second baseman for Doosan, but he's in prison now, so. And that's strikeouts number 1 and ouch number 3 as Hanwha goes on to win. Like I said, Hanwha might score, but that is definitely not going to be any scores from Samsung. You're welcome if you took that there, Jay. Up, I'll pay. All right, Hanwha gets the win, 8-5. Okay, awesome. Yeah, Danji, later, like, you can watch live, or like later you can watch 재방송도 비디오 on demand도 볼 수 있어요. 그래서 다 볼 수 있어요. 열심히 공부해요. All right, so Hanwha gets the win. Park Sang-won with the win. Again, Park Sang-won has pitched extremely well out of the bullpen lately. He's kind of been a swingman, coming in a couple innings here, a couple innings there. Barria, again, did not pitch well. I think at this point, they're trying to get 5 innings because it's so hot. 4 innings, 80 pitches, 70 pitches. So 80 pitches is about Barria's limits. Again, he was a reliever coming into this year. So he only made 1 start this year before coming to Korea. Came in the middle, so he didn't get his pitch count up. 80 pitches is about all he's going to throw, and I think they've finally realized 80 pitches is about his limit. So he threw 73 pitches, 4 innings, 73 pitches, 7 hits, 2 home runs, 3 strikeouts, 4 runs, 3 earned. So you should you watch the regular broadcast, but also listen, and then you can get the match, because sometimes I'll talk about what they're talking about. So like I have the Korean broadcast, and then here I have what you guys hear. So I have 2 different sounds in my ears. So but you can do both. Takamatsu, are you Japanese? I assume Japanese. If you don't listen to me, I'll just message you the whole time, Nick. Keist. So Hanwha gets the win. Again, timely hitting. They strung hits together. As you can see, 1 run in the first, a double, beneficial outs, positive outs. Yes, they were outs, but pitch counts got up, and then productive outs. Only 1 bunt, which was stupid because it was first base, nobody out, and guess what? Nobody scored. But other than that, they just had timely hitting. The bullpen did an absolutely amazing job. Han Sung-hyuk did give up the 1 run, but you know, it's okay. Every once in a while, it's not too big of a deal. They had a big enough lead, a 4-run lead then, and But the rest of the bullpen, Imenu came in one pitch to get out of that. Kim Bum-soo did what he needed to do, and I will say this, as much as I rip on the managers, taking him out against Park Byung-ho was an absolutely fantastic idea. It was great actual managing. So that was great. As far as things that I didn't like, Peraza still really struggling. The leadoff double, but other than that, 1 for 5. His average continues to drop down. Kim In-won did what he needed to do. Kim Tae-yeon, again, keeps hitting. Again, he should be the number 1 hitter. He should be in the number 1 spot. If Hanwha was serious about really trying to make the playoffs, Kim Tae-yeon would be in the number 1 spot. Kim Tae-yeon would be in the number 1 spot. Peraza would be in the number 2 spot. Kim In-won would be in the number 3 spot. Or even An Chi-hong or Chae In-sung in that 3 spot. But I would put Kim In-won. It would just be such a better lineup if they would take Peraza out of that leadoff spot and put Kim In-won or Kim Tae-yeon in that leadoff spot. John Jin-hyuk again struggled. He did get a walk, but 2 strikeouts and a bunt. I don't know why he's in the lineup with a left-handed hitter or a left-handed pitcher. He was hitting 174 coming in. He's been in the league for a good amount of time at this point. He's a career 230 hitter. I think it's about time that you let someone else come up. Im Jong-chan, his problem is he strikes out 40% of the time. Yeah, I think they're gonna have to do something. I think what's next is actually gonna be Lee Jin-young will come back. Yeah, Lee Jin-young will come back up probably pretty soon. He's hitting 4-something in the second league, so I imagine he will come back up. Or even Chae In-ho come back up. Let Lee Won-suk and Im Jong-chan play center field, or something. But John Jin-hyuk is kind of just a sitting duck down there at the bottom of the order. Not a productive guy. You could have him play against right-handed batters, but really, why? I don't know why he's in there with a left-handed starter. Just does not make any sense whatsoever. More poor defense from number 13. Poor defense, and again, another guy that I'm not sure why he's in there against left-handed hitting. Well, we know why he's there, but doesn't mean that it's a good strategy or good idea. But he is there. So anyway, Hanwha gets the win. Not the best defense. Not looking promising at the beginning, but they held on to kind of take it over at the end. Elsewhere around the league, Lotte did win, so they keep their 1-game lead against Lotte. KT and NC both lost, so that puts them 1 game closer. They are 3 games out of 6th place. My prediction for them before the season, they would probably be in 4th place if I was in the dugouts, because God knows that that's where I should be. But that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ryu Hyun-jin will be on the mound. Hanwha will once again have another left-handed pitcher to face. Again, they faced them today, and they didn't get a win against them. They'll face another left-handed pitcher tomorrow, but worse than that is not only will they face a left-handed pitcher tomorrow, Ryu Hyun-jin will be on the mound, which means scoring will be optional. So until tomorrow, I will see you guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and don't melt.
준비됐어. 지금 필요한 건 너와 나. 식어버린 네 심장도 다시 뜨겁게 해줄 낭만. 태양처럼 불타오르는 희망. 모든 것은 던져 승리를 위하여. 더 높이 날아 한화 이글스. 더 멀리 날아 한화 이글스. 모든 것은 준비됐어. 지금 필요한 건 너와 나. 식어버린 네 심장도 다시 뜨겁게